Welcome everybody to another video. In this video we're going to look at math supplements, supplement 1 to be exact, where we will be working just 10 multiple choice questions. This is in aid to help you to practice for your upcoming CSEC exam, or just to practice math overall. Remember, math is life and you're never too young, whether you're in grade 8th grade, 7th grade, 9 or 10th grade. You can always start practicing from now to make you better. All right, so our first question is 0.4 cube, and we're working that question. So it's going to be 0.4 cube, which is, we know it to be 0.4 times 0.4 times 0.4, and that should give us 0.064, and that answer would have been C, and the question should come up on the screen while we're working. For number 2, the question is, what are the next two terms of the sequence Z48, 45, 40, and 33. Now, once you're working a question like this, the first thing that we will do is to find the difference between each consecutive term. So the difference between 48 and 45 would have been 3, 45 and 45, 33 and 40 would have been 7. So as you can see, you're noticing that basically when we subtract, we're getting odd numbers. So our next odd number, of course, would have been 9. So the difference between would have been 24. The difference between 24 and 32 would have been 9. Our next odd number would have been 11. And of course, it would have been 13. So the difference between 13 and 24 would have been 11. Looking at question 3, it says if 6n is an even integer, which of the following is an odd integer? Firstly, when we look at the answers, we just need to just mark out the ones that could not be the answer, because if 6n is an even integer and we add 4 to it, it will still remain an even integer. Likewise, with C, 6n minus 4, it will still remain an even integer. And with D as well, it says 6n plus 4n, and it will still be an even integer, because 4n, of course, would have been an even integer as well. So the possible answer would have been 6n minus 5, and 5 is an odd number. So if you subtract an odd number from an even amount, you're going to end up with an odd amount. All right, so in this case, our answer would have been 6n minus 5, which is 4. We have the number 7.1, so that's 7.15049, correct to 3 decimal places. And of course, based on this number 7.15049, we can see that it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decimal places. However, the question asks for 3, so we'll cut off here. And by looking at this, we notice that the digit to the right of where our cutoff point is 4, and we know that if it's less than 5, which is 4, 3, 2, 1, would round down or let it remain. However, if it's 5 or more, would actually round up. So in this case, would actually round down or let it remain, since it's 4. So it's going to be 7.150, and our answer for that one would have been, you're asked to share the sum of money, $480, in the ratio 3 to 5. And of course, once you're working a question like this, you're going to add the ratios to find out the total number of parts. So total parts is 3 plus 5, which gives us 8 parts. Now the question asks us to find the smaller portion, so it's going to be smaller part, which is going to be 3 out of 8 of the $480, And I'm going to put 480 over 1. So it's going to be 8. We're going to cancel where possible. So in this case, it's going to be 8 into 8, 1. And 8 into 480 goes 60. So it's going to be 3 times $60, which gives us $180. So for that one, it would have been C, 180. Question 6, it says if 40% of a number of meals is 280, what is 125% of the number of meals? Now, there are many ways of working this question, and one such way, we know that 40% is equal to 280 meals, and they want us to find what is 125%. And of course, one such way is to have 125% over 40% of times 280 over 1. And you know, after cancelling, you should get 875 meals. Question 7, it says if A equal 3 and AB equal 12, then A squared minus B squared equal. Firstly, by looking at this, we can see that A equals 3, B equals 12, AB equals 12. First, we need to find the value of B, which we know A is already 3. So it's going to be 3B equal 12. Therefore, B is equal to 4. So of course, by substitution, A is going to be 3, A squared is going to be 3 squared minus B squared, which is 4 squared, which is of course 9 minus 16, which is negative 7. Number 8 is 4 over 9x minus 2 over 3x. First, we need to find the LCM of the coefficients as well as the variable. So, the LCM of 9 and 3, of course, would be 9. And the LCM of x would have been x. So, let's go. 9x into 9x goes 1. So, 4 times 1, which is 4 minus 3x. 3x into 9x 3, so it's going to be 3 times 2, which is 6. So this is going to be minus 2 over 9x, and that would be option 1. Question 9, it says the area of a triangle is 84 centimeters squares and its base is 24 centimeters. What is the perpendicular height of the triangle? First, we know that the area of a triangle is equal to half base times height. According to this question, the area is 84 centimeters squares, half the base, in this case is 24, and we don't know the height. The height is what we're trying to find. So we're going to cancel. So it's going to be 2 into 2, 1, 22, 24 goes 12. So here I'm just going to forget about the centimeters squared. So it's going to be 84 equal to 12 each. Then of course, because we want h by itself, we have to divide by 12 since 12 is multiplying h. So we divide both sides by 12. 12 into itself 1, 12 into itself 1, 12 into itself 1, 12 into 84 goes 7. So in this case, 7 is equal to h, or the height is equal to 7. And that would be options B. And it says, in the diagram above, triangle OPQ is mapped onto triangle OP prime, the transformation that took place is, and of course by looking at it, it could not be a reflection or an enlargement. You know, it would have to be a rotation. Look at how the triangle is. It is rotated clockwise 90 degrees.